Steel Fighters for classic macOS and early OS X is not entirely dissimilar to a scene you might have squiggled on the back pages of your notebook while bored in school. This old shareware title features a bunch of little ships buzzing around various landscapes, shooting 7 shades out of one another with various weapons. Welcome then to yesteryear's Mac games, where today we're taking a brief look at a nice, straightforward multiplayer 2D ship combat game from 1999. We'll look over why this game was memorable to me, as well as what you can do in it. Steel Fighters, published through Cold Steel Software, takes this straightforward concept and delivers a really fun experience. Up to 3 players locally can share the keyboard against one another, and on top of that, additional AIs can also be added. There's quite a lot going on in the maps here, even without the player's actions. Some sections are underwater, while other areas may be out of the way with a charging pad placed helpfully to restock shields. There are maze-like sections and open areas for easy manoeuvring. Pedestrians scuttle back and forth, and pixels fly all over the place. It's a very busy scene. A game of Steel Fighters takes place over a series of rounds. The kill count to win isn't particularly high, however, that's probably for the best, as terrain is destructible, so after a while, the play area starts to look a little worse for wear. AIs also have the tendency of getting stuck inside areas that bullets have carved out. From a weapon standpoint, aside from the standard gun, each player can have one special weapon active at any one time. Some augment your main gun and can be fired in tandem, such as the laser or cannon, while others, such as mines, laser mines, or ground turrets, can be left around the stage for others to fall foul of in their own time. The most useful from my perspective include the mortar, which fires 3 cannon shots at the same time for massive damage. The flamethrower, which covers and burns a large area, is useful for melting terrain away, and the simply named U has little spheres rotate around your craft, causing damage to whatever they hit. A group of players squashed into one corner is absolute chaos. Chances are you won't quite know what actually destroyed what. But these moments are definitely the best ones in the game. On the flip side, it can get a bit slow-paced at times, with one or all of the other players getting stuck at opposite points of the map, until damage from hitting the walls eventually kills them off, one by one. Sound effects are pretty straightforward. Pew 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 bang! And while the game didn't come with any music, it contains the ability to play QuickTime, Mod, MAD, XM, S3M, and MP3 files during the game by dropping them into the game's music folder. And that's pretty much all there is to the gameplay, although one feature I've never noticed before now is Stage It, an application that appears to have been bundled with the game that allows you to make your own levels. Lacking any talent in graphical design whatsoever, but eager to give it a shot anyway, I tried making my own in Photoshop with a screenshot. Stage It works by importing image files and designating anything black as where you fly around. All other colours become the landscape in-game that you bash into. So place some water, if you want it, as well as the starting positions. Set the level parameters, and save it in the game's level folder to try it out. This attempt of mine looks pretty awful, but I wouldn't expect anything better from a low-effort bodge like this anyway. Graphics then vary, depending on who it was that made the particular map. As far as other visuals go, I personally think the in-game interface could have been a bit better. Irrespective of whether you're playing with 1 or 3 players, the radar for locating others always takes up the lower right corner of the screen, leaving your view screen rather small. I suppose this really isn't a big deal, although the map itself takes up less than a fifth of that. Let's assume then that as a small shareware title, sorting this out would have been more trouble than it's worth. So while I would have liked to see a bit more of what's going on around me, I'm going to guess that all the filler around the map is there because I'm playing it at max resolution, and that it wouldn't be there on an older, slower computer running System 7. All in all then, Steel Fighters is a great title to bust out if you don't want any complications in a game and have the simple desire to fly around shooting things. So, bag a download at the Macintosh Garden or Macintosh repository and enjoy. For more Macintoshery, why not look over some of my other videos? I post new content relatively frequently, so subscribing is a great idea should you wish to keep on top of that. Thanks for watching then, and see you next time.